Identity is obviously a big concern.
The Arizona Department of Transportation, or ADOT, has a team of about 35 detectives in their Office of Inspector General unit. They work about 160 cases a month.
They're sworn officers that their mission is really to help investigate cases of fraud involving vehicles, or in this case, credentials, driver license, IDs.
That's Bill Lamro with ADOT. He says their OIG unit was called by the U.S. Social Security Administration last June, asking for help on a case of suspected fraud in Arizona.
What triggered it, I believe, was the renewal of his passport. And so when they noticed some details that didn't fit.
Officials say now 60-year-old Enrique Diaz-Vasquez applied for a passport renewal under his stolen identity, but it was flagged when Social Security agents found an obituary for the name he applied with. In March, they tracked him down and arrested him in Tucson while he was trying to pick up that passport. Officials say he stole the identity of a deceased child in 1986 and used it to get a Social Security number and Arizona driver's license.
Why did he need to steal someone's identity?
I believe it was something to do with citizenship.
Diaz-Vasquez admitted to using the stolen name to join the U.S. military, but then fled to his home in Mexico after facing criminal charges for a homicide involving an infant in Tucson. Eventually, he was deported back to the U.S. under the belief that he was a U.S. citizen.
That is a, dare I say, kind of a shrewd way to go about, trying to match an identity with your age, and one that no one is using. So it is a very scary tale for sure.
Now, Diaz-Vasquez could face up to 10 years in prison. ADOT does have a 24/7 hotline you can call, text, or email if you believe there is any fraudulent activity happening with your driver's license or title and registration. We'll have that information linked on this story on our AZ Family News app. In the newsroom tonight, I'm Holly Bock for Arizona's Family.